So I'm going to make a little prediction here. I believe 100% in the next 5 years, if they're not already investigating the UFC, the FBI will start investigating the UFC because they did the rules, they did the unified rules, but they never ever came up with the judging criteria. Why is that? You made sure you can't take PEDs. You made sure they can't do this. You took away their sponsors. You made the rules and all this, but you didn't make the rules that the judges have to follow because it's easier to get to a judge. The judges are staying at the same hotels as the fighter. Dana White's a degenerate gambler. Joe Rogan has let it slide on his fucking podcast that he gambles on the fights. Probably got too high. So anytime there's money involved, there's corruption involved. So if you don't have the definitive rules that a judge got to go, hey, this is that, and that can only be that, then it's easier for some wiggle room. I mean, you're making up the rules because they don't exist for the judges. And you guys have to realize that, they're controlling this. You never think that there's fighters that have thrown fights in the UFC? Well, they have in boxing. You don't think Dana White has ever said, listen, you're getting paid $40,000 if you win this fight. We'll give you $150 to fucking throw the thing. You're not going to be a UFC fighter. Do you know what I mean? Because then they can gamble on that shit. Like, sure, they don't gamble themselves, but I'm just saying, anytime money's involved, there's corruption, okay? And I find it extremely odd that the MMA judges do not have specific guidelines to go, okay, he got a takedown, that's 2 points. He got a punch to the fucking ba-ba-ba-ba, or he got a heel hook, or he got a this, and he got a that, or he attempted a submission, that's 2... Like, there isn't any of that. There's fucking rules in baseball. Why are there no rules for the judging in fucking MMA? It's a completely different sport in boxing, and the reason why is because they need the fucking wiggle room. Think about this. We're gonna create a sport, we're gonna buy a sport that never existed, and we're gonna control it. Not only are we gonna make money on the fucking pay-per-view and the this and the that, and think about all the corruption that's gone on with getting the John Jones fight over to California. Think about the Fertittas having to, there was a fucking guy in New York that went to jail that was a congressman or whatever. Dude, this is all corruption. I wouldn't be surprised if there already is an FBI investigation ongoing.